In this quick review, we want to talk about variables and data. So we'll start off with the definition. First, a characteristic that varies from one person or thing to another is called a variable. So, for example, suppose we had a set of data, and some of the things that might vary between people would be like their age, how old they are, what state they were born in. Okay, those would be what we called a variable. And then data is the value of that variable that we collect. So, for example, if suppose we have a data set of five people, you could say, how old are you? Well, they're 20, 21, 22, 30, 49. Those are their ages. So that's the data you collect for the variable age. And then, like, for example, you could also do state they're born in. For example, you could say, I was born in Texas, or I was born in New Jersey or New York, or someone else could also be born in New York, or maybe someone was born in Connecticut. All right, so variable is kind of like the higher level, and then the individual data is what we're collecting on those individuals. And so what it turns out is there are many different types of ways to classify a variable. All right, and it's really important as you continue on in this class to understand what the classification is. All right, so what are the types of variables? The first one are called qualitative, or sometimes referred to as categorical variables. So this allows for classification of individuals based on some attribute or characteristic. And then there's quantitative variables, and these provide numerical measures of individuals. Let me give you some examples of qualitative. So you could have your eye color, the category you fit into a brown, blue, hazel, green, whatever. Smoking status, are you a smoker, non-smoker? Or your attitude towards the death penalty. Strongly disagree, disagree, neutral, agree, strongly agree. This is examples of qualitative because your responses, all right, for the variable eye color, you fit into a category. Qualitative can then also be broken down into what's called either nominal or ordinal. So there's a subcategories of qualitative data. All right, nominal data, this is used to label variables without any order. Like, for example, eye color. It doesn't matter what order you put them in. All right, brown comes before blue, doesn't matter. Ordinal data, all right, have some natural ordering of some kind or ordered by their position on the scale. Like when you look back, attitudes towards the death penalty, you can see there's an order here. So that would be an ordinal example. Let me give you some other examples. Here are nominal: color of your hair, your marital status, your nationality, your eye color, things like that, where the order that the values could be doesn't matter. So those are nominal. Now here's ordinal. Ordinal, now remember, ordinal, natural ordering of some kind. So when companies seek feedback from experience or satisfaction on a scale 1 to 10, letter grades A, B, C, D, people understand that. Economic status, high, medium, and low, ordering there's some natural ordering. Or education level. I have a high school degree, college degree, graduate degree, things like that. So qualitative, all right, categorical, can either be nominal or ordinal. Quantitative data, remember, going back, these provide numerical measures of individuals. So quantitative data, numerical measures of some type, can either be discrete or continuous. So like some examples of quantitative data would be like your age, or that's a numerical measure. For example, I'm in my 40s, or how many siblings you have. I have two, things like that. So a discrete variable is a quantitative variable that has a finite number of possible values or countable possible number of values. A continuous variable is a quantitative variable that has an infinite number of possible values that are not countable. So let me give you some examples of these. Discrete. These are counts: number of children in a family, number of students passing a stats exam, number of crimes reported, number of bicycles sold in a day. See how those are? You can think of discrete as counts of some type, counts. Things that are continuous, like how tall people are, heights. One of the things we do is we report feet and inches. If someone's 5'10", the next highest person's 5'11". Well, there's a whole actually inch in there that somebody could be. Time to run 500 meters, the temperature outside. So continuous, the way you could think about continuous, if you need some type of tool to measure it, it's probably continuous. Where if it's a count, it's probably discrete. Okay, I hope this quick review on different data types was helpful. Quantitative, qualitative. Okay. Qualitative, categorical can be nominal or ordinal. Quantitative can numerical measures of some type. It could be discrete or continuous.